What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's good to see you today on the Speaknsee Show. I ask you to like, subscribe, and click that notification button so when I get information out, you can get this information in. We're considering all things small businesses. If you are in the small business arena, then you might want to subscribe to this channel because we go over everything that has to do with SBA EIDL loans, COVID-19 loans, PPP loans, you name it, EIDL grants. We got grants coming in from all sorts of different places, and we will keep you aware and keep you posted on the new grants that are coming in as of right now. And the major news right now that everybody seems to be concerned about is that COVID-19 EIDL loan funding. Is it gone? Is it gone forever? Is it gone for how long? We don't know right now, but we are getting some clues and some hints and how we're going to piece this together. Will it be forgiven? It seems like for the restaurants with the RRF program, the EIDL forgiveness is in play. So what will they do with those funds? Will they reappropriate those for those that did not, for the small businesses that were missed out during this moment right here where the funds had run out and they were still in the queue? We're going to find that out in due time. We will not be able to find that out today, but that RRF program has to pass in order for those appropriations to be even considered. So let's just dive into the email right now, and we'll give you what is actually 100% happening right now as we speak regarding your EIDL loan program. If you didn't get this email, you should be getting it shortly. Check your spam folders as well. So let's go in right now and we'll see what the next steps are regarding your EIDL loan and where we go from today. But before we do, can somebody say, hey, we still want our 10K.
Yeah.
Somebody say, hey, we want our 10K.
Yeah.
Hey, we want our 10K. Hey, we want our 10K. That's right. It was promised to us in the CARES Act. It was promised to us after the CARES Act fact with the Schumer and all those guys. They were fighting around for us. Yeah, we didn't get it because of that stupid policy map. We got to get rid of that. Get the 10K grant thrown back into the program so that you can get them funds delivered into your bank account via direct deposit. And I want to thank Jason McElholm out there for shooting it out and continuing this fight along with myself in order to go ahead and push these senators and congressmen and women to give you that 10K. So let's go ahead and get back into this email and we will check it out and see where we go from here, guys. Like and subscribe. Okay, so this is the latest email update that we've got. Let me go ahead and pull my microphone up here so you guys can hear me better. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. So here's the email right here that I've just got this morning, and most of you probably already have gotten this as well. So we're going to go over this email to figure out exactly what to do next regarding your COVID EIDL funds. There are a few things happening right now that you need to be aware of, that if you are used to dealing with your disaster loan portal, your normal portal that you go through, the rapid portal that you go to, if you're used to dealing with that, you need to download all your documents from there because that portal is going away. They are ending your access to that. So you will no longer have access to that after May 16th. And let's go ahead and go over this quickly so that you guys can get on with your day. So we start off on the top. All COVID-19 funds have been exhausted. So let me put this up for you real quick. So here's the email that the Congresswoman sent Mauricio Guerrera yesterday saying these three will not be funded. If you look into your application, if you look into your portal and it says submitted, approved, obligating, unqualified, declined, or duplicate, you will not be funded. If it says obligated, funding, or funded, then the funds are there for you. So take note of this right here. This is what is actually showing us right here who the funds have already been set aside for and who they haven't. Now, it doesn't say anything about reconsiderations that have been made, and we're not 100% sure on what that is what is happening going forward. But I have gotten emails from people saying, "Look, I called the number that you had given me on the video yesterday, and the SBA said I am in reconsideration, and all is well with my application right now, and the funds are still there for me." So if you're in reconsideration right now, there is still a shot. Funds are set aside for you. So don't dismay on that part just yet. So hopefully that helps with that. So let's get back into the SBA email. Okay, so here we are. You're receiving this message as a notification that we are unable to continue processing your application due to the lack of available funding for COVID EIDL-19 loan program. The SBA is no longer processing COVID-19 EIDL loan increase requests or requests for reconsiderations of previously declined loan applications under this program. We recognize, and like I said, I've gotten emails from others stating that I called the SBA agent and they said that mine are still going through and not to be concerned yet. So we'll see how that goes. I'll update you on more information as I get it. We We recognize this has been a challenging time for your business and for the nation. The SBA has a local offices in your community which can refer you to resources that may be able to assist your business in other ways. Remember, there are still other loans other than the COVID-19 EIDL loan, which had a very small interest rate, which is why people went with that loan. There are still loans, however, if your business is in dire need, to still go out and get loans for your business through the SBA. It just wouldn't happen to be a, quote, COVID-19 loan, and your interest rate would be a little bit higher. So just keep that in mind if you're still needing money for your business. For more information on these services, please go to www.sba local assistance. Locate the email address and phone number for the nearest SBA district and SBA resources or other partners. Please call the number. Now, if you click on that little link that they give you for the assistance program, you will see this right here. You'll type in your zip code, and that will give you a number for your local SBA agent. So remember that number is still available for you if you click on that link that they are giving you in the description there. So that email address is once again www.sba.gov/local/assistance. If you need that, write that down and go check that out. Or if you've just gotten the email, just click on it. So let's go further. So as we go down a little further, now we have all COVID EIDL borrowers download loan documents by May 16th. This is very important for you all to do. I would suggest that everybody out there that has gotten a loan or any kind of grant or anything from the SBA, go to that portal, download those documents, and put them in a separate file for your business in your EIDL business SBA /folder, so that when these things come up or any more say grants come up or whatever, you will have those downloaded documents to go ahead and send those as well, that you've been funded before, legit, boom, 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 and it shows your legitimacy throughout the program. And it keeps records of your business endeavors through the SBA. So that is a great idea for you all to go do that. And remember, it says your access to the Rapid COVID portal ends May 16th, 2022. That's only a few days away. It's about 9 days away from today. Today is the 7th. So you might want to go ahead and go to that portal as soon as you can, download your documents, and have those in a separate folder for your future references. So we go down a little bit more, and it says, please respond to all requests or documents or signatures by May 16th, 2022 to finalize your pending increase request to avoid delay or cancellation of your request. Now, up above, it says you've already been canceled. Your cancellation is already there. However, here they're stating something a little bit different. Once again, reading between the lines here, if you go on there and click on that, you're canceling your requests, or pretty much saying, yeah, I haven't gotten it yet. I got the email and it says that I'm out. So if you click on that, does it mean, boom, okay, go ahead. They know they got the information. They're out. We're not sure yet. So be very cautious with that text right there that they're giving us, and follow your heart on that one. Download copies of your loan documents from Rapid COVID EIDL portal to your records by May 6th. Once again, we went over that. So here, if you click on this document right here, it will bring you here to sign into your Rapid portal. You can sign to your Rapid portal and download all the information from there. So now as we go down, and it starts talking about the monthly payment to set your reminder. Now, a lot of you have gone to the portal and haven't gone any further than that. Now, in order to go into your where you're going to pay, you have to go to the www.pay.gov site, which is also in this email. And if you don't have the email, it's www.pay.gov. And here I'm going to go ahead and read over this so that you have a little bit of an idea on what is actually going on right here. Your monthly payment set to your reminder. Let's hope we can get this forgiven. As far as the RRF and the restaurants being forgiven, the RRF is basically able to forgive restaurants of their debts. I know I've gotten many restaurants their loans through this program, and we have seen those restaurants getting millions of dollars. I've seen one restaurant get $2 million for one, 1.5 for another, and so on and so forth. So this right here, this RRF grant program, would release those funds from the restaurant having to pay that. So hopefully those funds will go back into this EIDL loan increases for those of you who are in reconsideration right now. Let's hope that that's the case. That makes the most sense for them to do that. But will they? Who knows? We'll find out. You are responsible for your COVID EIDL monthly payment obligation beginning 30 months from your disbursement date, shown to the top of the front page of your original note during this deferment. Now, we're hoping to get that deferment even deferred a little bit longer, especially seeing the pandemic that we're in, not only the COVID-19 pandemic, but the Bidenomics pandemic that seems to have inflation going up, the supply chain is screwed, and everything seems to be making it 10 times harder for small businesses to get back on their feet than what it would have been had COVID just ended and your business is back as normal, and things just are not that way. So let's hope we can get this deferred a little bit longer in time for us to fight a little bit harder for the forgiveness that we're needing right now for these loans. Forgiveness is going to be in the program here too. So that's why I ask that you like and subscribe, because when we bind together and we all have a voice, our voice gets a little bit louder with one another standing there. So let's go ahead and try to get that forgiveness as well as that $10,000 EIDL grant that they promised us. So let's go down a little bit more here. You may make voluntary payments without prepayment penalties at www.pay.gov. So you will go to pay.gov and you'll select Make SBA 1201 Borrower Payments. Interest will come to accrue on your loan during the deferment, so interest is going to continue accruing during the deferment period. We all knew that. If you do not make voluntary payments during the deferment, a final balloon payment will be due on your loan maturity date. So when you 30 years later, boom, there's that final balloon and it popped up in somebody's face. SBA will provide detailed instructions on how to start repayment before the deferred first payment is due. Questions about COVID EIDL loans? Please see COVID-19 Economic Injury Disaster Loan, SBA.gov. For questions, you call the disaster customer service team at 833-853-5638. That's the number I gave you yesterday as well. You can call that number, have your application number ready, and ask them about your loan if you are in reconsideration or your loan increase, if you're looking for that increase as well. Call that number, 833-853-5638, and they'll be able to tell you whether your loan is still pending or if the funds are gone and you're kind of screwed at this point. So that's the real deal Holyfield right there. And hopefully this helps you guys out there in moving forward, and it gives you a little bit of an idea and some clarity as to where you stand right now regarding your EIDL loan. So hopefully this information has helped clarify some things as to where we're moving forward. I mean, it's a little bit of clarity each time we get to another video. It's a little bit more clear and a little bit more clear to finally things are starting to come around and make a little bit more sense. Now, will we get forgiveness of those loans? That's the big question, and it's not about just one person doing it or just two people doing it. It's about everybody. It's about not just Jason McElhone and speaknsee getting on board and making this happen, but it's about those that are following, those that are subscribing, those that are going to subscribe, and not only that, but those that are going to get into the program with us in order to contact our senators and local agencies and the politicians in our area and our congressmen and women to say, look, we need to be forgiven of these COVID EIDL-19 loan. And without everybody on board with this, it cannot happen. So if we're just going to sit back and say, okay, let's just make the payments, guys, and move forward here, that's great. We're going to do that. It's going to kind of be a hard economy to take care of this in, but we're small businesses and we will endure throughout it. So whatever you guys want to do, comment down below. Let me know, should we fight for EIDL forgiveness? Should we continue going after that 10K? I feel like we should. I feel like it was a promise that was made by our politicians during a time of need where we all just closed our doors in knowing that we were going to get that $10,000 EIDL grant, and they kind of screwed us on that. So let me know what you think down below. You want to keep fighting for it? We got to fight in this together. I can't do it on my own. Jason McElhone can't do it on his own with just me and him. There's only two of us there, and our voices are getting louder and louder as we go, but we need you too. We need you to jump in this fight together for all small businesses and be that powerhouse of a team that comes in and gets things done like we have been doing for the last 2 years. And I'm very proud of what we've been able to accomplish here. Once again, shout out to my boy Jason McElhone. Shout out to you as well, because I know that you guys out there that are watching me, that have been going through this for the last couple of years together here on speaknsee. We've band together as a tough team. We've gotten a lot accomplished, and a shout out to you guys for all that hard work and determination and all the great things that you've done to keep our businesses in America on board, steady, and thriving, and getting ready to move forward into a new area of our lives today. So once again, like, subscribe, click that notification button so when I get information out, you can get information in. And somebody say, hey, we still want our 10K. Somebody give it to me. Somebody give it to me. Somebody. Yeah. Somebody say, hey, we want a 10K. Yeah. Hey, we want a 10K. Yeah. Hey, we want a 10K. Yeah. Hey, we want a 10K. Give it to me. Me and my friends, we like to play this game. Some call us annoying, but we think it's a shame. All House and Senate, on the phone and online. We even tweet the press when we feel like we're stuck on Bill S513. You'll say you're out of luck, but I think that it's time that they hear our voice, and then we say it louder because it's our choice. We say, hey.